Happy New Year. I invite everyone to relax as we prepare for our centering meditation. Please allow our minds to relax and be still for the next few minutes. Let's all take a nice deep breath in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And as you breathe out, you may gently close or lower your eyes and allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. When your attention is in the past, you are in the past. When your attention is in the present moment, you are in the presence of your inner self, your true source, the living spirit, the breath of life, God. Silently, please give this feeling any name you may desire. The unknown is the field of all possibilities in every moment of the present. And this is freedom. Beyond the known of past conditioning, beyond the prison of space, time, and causation, it does not matter what our specific fate is, as long as we face it with ultimate abandon. This is carefreeness. This is joy. This is freedom. This is zest for life. See it, feel it, experience it. It is your source of power. Imagine like clouds floating overhead. Your thoughts and feelings eventually dissolve. When you recognize them as transitory mist that pass over the present moment, the world itself becomes filled with peace. You realize that you are not your thoughts and feelings. They are fleeting. You are eternal. Silently repeat. I am eternal. I am eternal. I am eternal. You are never separate from what you need for your unfolding. The energy that creates every substance, animate and inanimate, exists in the vibrating matrix that surrounds and flows through each one of us. You are connected to a source of power that never sets. It is always present and shining, even when it appears to have gone beyond your conscious awareness. As we keep still and contemplate in silence, the first day of this new year, we open the door of our consciousness, ushering in a new beginning, the genesis of our own becoming, pointing to the new birth and to the perfection of creation in the regeneration. Every moment is the opportunity to begin anew, so that life can be forever fresh and vital. Whatever it is that you have been chasing, let it wait. Don't force, allow. You will get there when the time is perfect and the way is clear. Don't rush. Relax. Let the past drip away and carry you into what has been. Allow the future to take care of itself. This is your doorway now. This is the chance you have been waiting for. Make it your red carpet. Use it, grab it, glide and stride across it. Get crazy and do your happy dance. Rejoice with your arms widely stretched out, welcoming this most spectacular new year, because the worthy goal of a lifetime is always blossoming. I'd like to invite everyone just to take a breather. slowly come back into the room. Let's all take another deep breath in. Slowly, Lord. Letting it all go now. Namaste.
Wow, good morning. Aldo, that was beautiful. I want to thank Reverend Stacy for asking me to change these congregationals because this song is perfect, especially for what Aldo was just saying.
Ready?
It's a beautiful song by Gary Lynn Floyd.
Wow, that's not it.
It's awful pretty. It could be it.
Could be, but I don't think we're gonna play.
Sounds just like it. He's so particular. It's very perfect.
Play violins on it.
Well, just good morning. He's trying to get things perfect for you.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Let's
I love you,
let's,
hon.
let's try this.
That feels good too. Sing with me, it's easy. Open your mind. Unfold your heart. Relax your senses. Feel every part. I love this. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. Breathe every breath. Relax your cringe and release it. Love without waiting, slowly unhinge. Here we go. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. I would love that. Unbound. It's all ours. Here's your bridge. You can stop waiting for love to find you. Look inside your heart. Love's already who you are. Isn't that perfect? Already who you are. So lift up your voice. Let it be heard. Tell me your story. Tell it to me. And don't leave out a word. Not one word. 'Cause I think I've been there too. I'm a seeker just like you. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, down, down. Unbound. We are letting it go today. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Unbound. Open your mind and relax your heart. Thank you so much. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. Yes. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart always. You are my family. You are the face of God. You are my family. Right there. You are the face of God. Yes.
So as we continue this prayer, we'd like to invite everyone just to relax again, take a breather, and allow my words to be your word as I speak in the first person. I recognize and believe the giver of all life. I recognize and believe the fundamental concept of God is, I am, God is. I know that all is well in the mind of God, and this mind is my mind now. And if this is true for me, this is also true for all those hearing my voice, here and beyond. And as I welcome this new year, this new beginning, with so much enthusiasm, with so much excitement, I'm also knowing that there's some new challenges that I will be facing. And in these challenges, I will grow, I will evolve, because I am knowing that with these new challenges, there will be new thoughts, new concepts, new consciousness that will evolve from this. Firmer, better, as they say. No more tears for fears. So knowing that love, joy, peace, harmony, abundance, clarity, oneness is all there is. I allow myself to be in this spot right now, in this space, because there's no spot where God is not. So I open my arms, open my mind. I welcome, I allow it, I own it, I become it. And as I do this, with a heart full of gratitude, I'm thanking this Center for Spiritual Living, Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living, for the love and support of all that there is. I'm grateful to our ministers, Reverend Stacy, Reverend Cheryl, Reverend Wanda, and to our ministry of prayer, who are unceasingly praying for each one of us. I'm thanking Padre and Dave for the music that they provide each time, for all our volunteers, for Yvonne, for Caden, for Julius, for everyone that is all open and heart with their heart just being here and with your full dedication and commitment. I'm grateful to each one of you present here. I would like to quote my favorite Samuel Johnson about happiness, that I believe that each one of us is the cheap happiness that this world affords. So I am releasing my word to the law of love and divine action, knowing this prayer is completely sealed, delivered, and is now coming into fruition. Let's all say together, and so it is. Amen.
And I'm also releasing today. Aldo, you are incredible. That was so beautiful. And I just told him that I will be releasing things today. We all will. And in that,
Again,
no, it's incredible. I like it. How do you know that's not meant to be, hon?
I have no idea why.
You know what I mean? Things are perfect. No, it's fine.
I don't know why it's
It's beautiful.
exactly the same
No,
thing.
it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
No, it is. Right? That could be good too. There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself. Well, I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. Yes. But now I can see if you offer me, you're struggling just to make it through one more day. Well, you've got to let it go. And this is what you have to say. Come on. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. Yes. And my heart is open wide. Only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, no more struggle, no more strife, no more. With my faith I see the light. Yes, I am free in the Spirit. Right? Yes, I'm only here for God. Come on, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. Yes, I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Here we go. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free. I'm so free right here in the Spirit. Yes. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yeah.
All right, Patty, Powers, and Dave. If it's comfortable for you while you're standing, please say with me, God bless America and the rest of the world. just turn to a neighbor and say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! How could it be 2023? 'Cause I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. I release and I let go. The spirit of my life, and my heart is open so wide. Yes, I'm only here for you. My heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for you. Yes, and my heart is open so wide. Yes, yes, I'm only here for love, God.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Who is here for the first time? Hey. Hi. How'd you hear about us? All right. Hi, mother-in-law. I met your mother-in-law last week. You're Tisha? Trisha. All right. Welcome. Welcome. Jaden, you're here for the first time. Stacy's nephew. Reverend Stacy's nephew. Hi. Anyone else that wants to admit that you're here for the first time? The ushers have a gift for you. Yes. Awesome. Okay, second time, third time. Anyone online that's online for the first time, please put that in the comment section. There might be something for you. Awesome, awesome. You know, this is the first of the month of the first of the month, first of the year, first day of the week, right? We have a lot of firsts going on here today, right? So I'm knowing that we released 2022, and if we didn't, we have an opportunity to do that today. And we welcome 2023. We welcome this new week. I just welcome anything new. But I also remember that I can start anew at any time that I want to. You know, who has a birthday in January? Oh, Sandy!
That's awesome.
Oh, one over there, yes!
New Year's babies.
New Year babies, yes.
Can we sing for you? Can you all help me? Oh, I love this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear loved ones. Happy birthday to you. We're so happy you were born. Yes, we are.
Yes, yes. Who started the year off, getting married? Who has an anniversary? Any kind of anniversary. It doesn't have to be a married one. Hey, all right, yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you if you're happy being, tied down to the same person. No, that's perfect. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, and many more. I mean, if you want that.
Of course, don't listen to that part. She kind of, It's all good. It's all good. Well, I certainly am grateful that you're here today. I'm just grateful for it all. I know that no matter where you are on your spiritual path, I just want you to know that I'm grateful for you and I'm grateful that you're here. Thank you.
Thank you, Rev. I'm so grateful for you. We all are. We have 3 beautiful reverends running this place. Thank God. Thank God it's not me. I was joking about staying with a person that I just wanted to. No, That's my life. No, come on now. No, he's my life. No, I wasn't talking about that. I was just trying to be funny. No, so. Well, hon, I didn't know how to tell you, so I thought I'd tell you right here. Wow. Happy New Year, hon. It wasn't supposed to go this way, but thank you for rolling with us. Here's a beautiful song by Fleetwood Mac. not hired for my comedic jokes. I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is that? Can a child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Yeah. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. Time makes you older, children get older, and I'm getting older too. So free. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. Well, time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yes, I'm getting older too. Oh, take my love and take it down. And I climb the mountain and I turn around. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, then maybe brought me down. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
The powerhouse.
You're so cute.
The powerhouse. And Dave, thank you so much, Pat.
Sorry, I'm gonna walk by.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My pleasure.
Yes. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New You. Happy New Us. You know, last night I went to bed with an old thought. Went to bed with some ideas that I was limited in my potential. I went to bed thinking that there were some old ways of thinking that perhaps I was not spiritually magnificent or magnificent on any level. Anybody ever go to bed with that thought? And I awakened shortly after hearing the boom of the nights and the fireworks, which were, I'm sure, just for me, to say, hey, stop it. You are always magnificent. You are a perfect divine expression of the one power and the one life. And that is your truth. So just stop it right now. I molded in my mind for a little while and played and toyed with the old thought. And I allowed it to awaken me one more time in the night. And I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't go tomorrow. I'm just not up on my game. Maybe I'll choose an old way of how I would do life by just not showing up and being my best self. Whatever the best self is. Today might have been, last Sunday might have been better than this Sunday. This Sunday might be better than next, or whatever that looks like. But Spirit said, it's a new day. Have a new thought. Show up. Know that you are magnificent, you are divine. Know that you are limitless. Know that you are a child of the one power, the one presence, the one life. And show up and see how that goes. That's a new thought for you. Yeah. You see, now is the time where we get to root ourselves in that which is the truth of us. We are all of divine nature, and we all forget that. We all have old ways of thoughts, old ways of being, old voices that tell us that things that are not the truth about us. And yet, our job is to remember what is always true, what is always changeless, what is always eternal and immortal. Thank you, Aldo, for that beautiful centering in prayer. To know that there is something that backs me all the time. And that's not a physical person. Actually, the force and the essence is invisible. And that's what I root myself in on this day. Anybody with me? Oh, yeah. Because all the rest is fleeting. All the rest is not necessarily the truth at any given moment. And people will tell you lies and hoping that they come true, as my mom would say. And I will tell you, I'm staying grounded with Spirit. Spirit and I will walk hand in hand through this whole thing called life, whether it ends tomorrow or in 25, 35, 45 years from now. That is what we teach. So we are going back to the roots of our teaching. Dr. Ernest Holmes, he believed in a power and a presence of good, and that we were made in the image and likeness of that power and presence, and that as we speak our word into the law of mind, which is our own law of mind and how we use it, then we can create a world any way we want to, as long as it's for good, as long as it's not hurting anyone else. That's what the teaching says. I believe that with my whole heart, all my mind, and so I am ready for 2023. Anybody with me? This is a brand new day. We are on a new journey, and so we let the old thoughts go wherever they go. I don't care where they go. I've got one written down here. I'm going to release it. I may have to release it every day until I don't have to release it, and that's okay. That's okay. Because I will not allow that to be or determine who and what I am in my world. I'm making a choice. Freedom is the birthright of every living soul, is what Dr. Holmes says. It is the divine plan. That's my plan. I have a choice. I am at choice just like each and every person in this room and beyond. I choose love. I choose peace. I choose life. I choose to be the expanded consciousness and to act from that place in any given moment. And when I don't, I'm not going to beat myself up. I will not do that any longer. I've spent much too much of my life doing it. I suspect, based upon the law of attraction, that there's some of you out there like me. So join me in 2023 and be the new you. Be that new version, excited about all the possibility. I drew a card on when we had our workshop, was it Thursday, 29th? It said limitless. That's my truth. So all the rest, whatever. Next. It's Ariana Grande's song. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. I am here to support each and every person here, and those that want help that aren't here. That's what my job is. It's what I signed up for. That's what we teach here. I'm grateful to be here. Let's root ourselves in spirit. Let's go back to when we first walked through these doors, or whatever doors of the Science of Mind Unity Church, where you heard that phrase, I can have a new thought. And let's have a new thought to create a world that works for all. This time. I mean it. And so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Stacy. Thank you. She's more coordinated than me. So she thinks. I know, root and reboot. That's what we're doing here today. That's what we're doing here today. You know, God as a concept. That was our talk title, and it's very interesting. It has us, gets you thinking. You know, the concept being, you know, that idea. The concept being, instead of God being out there, a concept in our own personal world, which is what we teach, which allows us to consider God as a creative force in our lives, because it is the essence of who each of us are. You don't have to call it God. You can call it whatever you want: spirit, beauty, love, joy, because it's all the same. In Living the Science of Mind, the very first section of Living the Science of Mind, it says, what is science of mind? Ernest Holmes wrote, we live in a spiritual universe, and as such, God is all there is. All possibility, all action. For spirit is the invisible essence and substance of all form. So when we see the world with this awareness, we both create and respond from this awareness. We see past appearances, as hard as it may be sometimes. We see past appearances into the allness that is before us, which is the truth. Which is the truth. And this comes easily as we look at the future, supposedly, especially at the beginning of a new year, the beginning of a new week, beginning of a new day. You know, I mean, we see nature, even with all the snow and the rain, we look at it and we see the beauty of it. Whether it causes a flood, whether it has you not being able to leave your house for a few days, it's still beautiful, isn't it? It is to me anyway. So that's all part of seeing that we live in a spiritual universe, which is for us. I promise you, if you can think and believe, I don't know why I have this pencil. Think and get everything out of my hands. If we can, I promise you, if you can always think, no matter what is going on in your life, that the universe is not against me, you can always move forward. No matter what is going on, no matter what is happening, if you can know that every single day of your life, you will always be able to move forward. Always. And that is a promise. Try me. Test me. Test it out. You know, in that same essay, What is Science of Mind? It's written that false belief, superstition, has gotten in the way of our understanding of this divine truth. Quote, everything which is opposed to good is nothing more than an accumulation of human thought, a collective negative suggestion of that collective consciousness. You know, we grow in our understanding of the all as we increase our faith. As we increase our faith. So leaning into that, into our faith, is challenging sometimes. No? I mean, has anyone announced that the pandemic's over yet?
Yes.
They have? Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Did they announce the war is over? No. Did they announce that there's no longer any racial or cultural upheavals? Yeah. as religious scientists, we recognize that these are symptoms of error thinking. They are not the truth. And the divine goodness remains here in the midst of all those appearances. But it takes great faith, but also right action. I'm telling you, I promise you, if you can always stay in that space of the universe is not against me, you will always be able to move forward. Two great truths of this teaching: oneness and dominion. We understand that there is literally only one life, and we're part of that one life, a spirit. And for this reason, we share in the qualities of the divine. Simply, God is creative, therefore we are creative. God has dominion over life, therefore we, as instruments of spirit, have dominion over our own lives. Did I say it was going to be easy? No. I just need you to remember that. You know, this is the core of the teachings of Jesus. In the ministry that he proclaimed, I and the Father are one. It is done unto you as you believe. We offer tools here that help us exercise dominion, that have been bestowed upon us. But not just us, everyone. This is not new thought, this is old stuff, people. This is old stuff. But we offer classes to remove those distractions, to remind you that one of the distractions is that limitation, is that fear and that pain and that doubt. Because removing those distractions that cloud your perception of wholeness, that's the work. That's the real work. To know that you are pure spirit, because that's who you are. Because as you do that, you get results. That's a promise. Because it's a law, I can make that promise. Another quote: when God is all there is no duality. Duality is a symptom of our error thinking. This is in the same essay, What is Science of Mind? When we live in harmony with the allness of spirit, we are living in the unity that is the truth. So, this week, no matter what is going on in your life, like Reverend Stacy said, should I even be here today? You know, we had a beloved, life happens, you know, life is, it will bring you down. Is that in the song Patty just sang? That's a different song. Okay, thank goodness. You know, I'm not good at, you know, Patty and Stacey are good at that. But, you know, a friend of ours, and I asked, I said, well, did she have any other symptoms? But she was diagnosed the beginning of, well, actually the middle of December. The middle of December, she had, she was having symptoms after a vaccination, but I can't even describe the symptoms to you because I don't think I could say it out loud, but she was having symptoms and went to the emergency room, and it took them a few days actually to diagnose her, and stage 4 lymphoma. Nothing they could do for her. They sent her home to make her transition. Her brother came out and she made her transition a couple days ago. 2 weeks. I don't know if I have more than 2 weeks. Do you know? I don't know. She didn't know. She had no symptoms. She spoke here. We were Divine Joy Young. And she was always joyful. Stacy and I married her and her partner. Day after Stacy's birthday, September 2019. The audience was some ministers and some stuffed animals. Wish you could have been here. It was fun. All I'm asking you to do is pay attention. Pay attention to those small moments that make your heart lighter. Examine your world. Stay curious. Stay curious. And like Dr. Rima talked about joy a couple weeks ago. There are people I talk to, I'm like, did they hear what she said? Did they hear what she said? We ignore joy. We need to embrace it. So I want you to recognize it and hold on to it for dear life. Because it is about dear life. Because what came before this very moment does not matter. Does not matter at all. So let's do some releasing. Stacey.
Yes. We have a video I want to show. I thought it was really interesting that this came up for me the other day.
Oh my god. Look at that booty. Okay. Is he a guy or a girl?
Guy. That's the house.
Oh, do a girl who's not having?
Nope.
Female moose don't count. Oh no! What?
Oh my
What?
goodness.
His antler.
You just lost
it.
I
You have to go
supposed
get
to.
it. What?
You
Is he
have to-
supposed to lose
Yeah,
it?
no, they do.
Right now?
Not this
I didn't know they were sharing this one.
What?
Yeah, we have a video.
Oh
Did
god.
you really? Did it just fall off or did you shake it?
You should.
Oh my god. Oh, I get one. Oh.
When are you supposed to do it? It doesn't hurt. They do it in March usually, I thought.
It must be. It hurts.
As attached as those antlers are on the moose, they drop from their bodies. What is it that needs to be dropped from your body? It needs to be released in order for you to live in the freedom that is your birthright. That's the question. Today is a special service. It is our reboot day, our annual burning bowl ceremony. We do this at the beginning of every year. It's one of my favorite services because I get to, along with all of you, release that which is no longer serving. Now, we could do this every day, right?
Yeah.
But do we? We certainly don't do it in a group. So it's powerful. It's very, very powerful. So we take advantage of it on this day called the New Year, and it's actually the New Year. Isn't that cool? So let's talk about mechanics of this a little bit. I've already got mine. It's filled out. It's been filled out. So some of you, you should have a piece of flash paper. Please don't rub it together or rub it against on your pants or skirt or anything like that, or leggings. If you don't have a piece of paper, would you raise your hand?
And the ushers are.
Ushers will bring you one. Right there, Clem or Monique. Trisha made one, and this lovely lady here. Sandy, did you have one? You have one? Okay. One more. Two more. All right. So here we are in January 2023. Probably the most anticipated of my lifetime. Oh, how about that? Okay.
I wrote that part.
Yeah. Thanks, Reverend Sharp. A new year always brings with it a sense of a fresh start. a new beginning, a new hope, vision, and purpose. A chance to do and be better than before. I just had a conscious creation workshop on Thursday, we talked a little bit about, and I have another one online on the 4th. Would love for you to attend. If that's something that you're interested in, please let me know. Sorry, that was my shameless plug. And we created new vision for our lives. It took us 90 minutes or so. And we just took that time and space with like-minded souls and vision for what we want for 2023. Simple, right? But there's a little bit of release that needs to happen with these things, right? Kind of clean your plate a little bit. What I want to support us in doing is to be about the process of newness, very consciously. This ceremony will give us the chance to let go of 2022 and will give intention to what this year can bring. We'll ring in the new by realizing that this life is truly filled with blessings that have been awaiting our acceptance. Ira had his word this morning, was acceptance. I love that in our prayer circle. Today we're going to look at some doingness, as we look ahead into the year to what we want to create in our lives. Let me talk to you for a minute about your beingness. Your beingness, which is really where it's at. We can all do 1,000 things. But who are you being? And what are you being? Your beingness, the full expression of your life, includes being happy, healthy, being loving, loved, and beloved, being successful, being prosperous, rich, abundant, wise, witty, and wonderful, being intelligent, being strong and self-confident, being enthusiastic, enlightened, enriched, edified, and entertained. You deserve loving, supportive relationships, a splendid home, peace of mind, full self-expression, and the total joy of living. If you don't have that, then you are on the wrong path. Choose again, because it is your birthright. Life is to be experienced and expressed fully and joyously. So I'm going to start this off by letting go. So Dave, you want to play a little music for us while we let go? I'm going to step down here. Let River show. Oh.
Patty, what? She's supposed to sing.
I'm gonna do a meditation.
Can I throw mine in?
Yeah. Now see?
Uh-oh.
Now it doesn't want to do it.
Hold it up right, and then see if it lights.
I live it.
I know.
Hold the lighter up first, see if it lights up.
There we go. Woohoo! This is a demonstration.
Don't do this at home.
Right,
Yeah, don't do this at home.
I'm going to beat you, Dad.
go for it.
Woo!
See how easy that was?
It looks scarier than it is. Let's just do a little meditation. Let's just take a deep breath. Let's just take another one without releasing the first one, which is probably a little difficult. But let's try it. You see how you have to let go of some old stuff before you can accept the new? I bet not if you could take a deep breath and not release it before taking another. Just another example. Do you have any ideas about yourself or this life that is limiting? Have you thought that you can't do it, whatever it is? That you don't have what it takes? That you're too old? That you're too young? That you're not educated enough? You don't know enough, or you know too much? You're too big, you're too little, you're the wrong color, you're the wrong sex. You're the wrong gender. Whatever beliefs you brought into this very moment that do not support your growth and unfoldment as a spiritual, vital child of the one power, the one presence that I choose to call God. Whatever you thought about yourself before this very moment, take a moment and write that limiting thought on that piece of paper. It's time to let it go.
Why is it doing that?
I don't think it's very meditative. So whenever you're ready, come on and I'll help you with that release. Now just help us out here. It's scary, it's not. It actually can be scary, but it's not, I promise. Don't hold it, just drop it. Bye-bye. Let it drop. Just drop it. Sure it goes away. Just drop it. There you go. Come on, just let it all go. That's scary.
No more struggle. I'm free in the spirit.
Once you let it go, you can't have it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
The spirit.
I got you.
And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. I'm only here for God.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you all for. Ooh, I can't wait to see how this turns out, as our founding minister, Reverend Cynthia, would have said. Thank you.
And really quickly, I also, as you let that go, now that it's gone, just take a moment and just close or lower your eyes if it's comfortable. Because whatever you were holding on to, that old thought, that old way of being, served you. So say thank you to it for what it did for you. It was protecting you from something. That's what the ego does. And so now that you're rooted and choosing to be rooted in spirit, allow that presence, that faith, that trust, that belief to move you forward on this day and in every other day from this point forward. I'm grateful for this ability to release and let go, to surrender to that which no longer serves, to be in the presence and witness all of us in community doing that same thing. What a blessing. I'm grateful. I release this prayer to that law which only ever says yes. And so it is.
So it is.
That's what I want to say. Thank you for having this ceremony, too.
got to release some beautiful things and some things we just don't need. Yeah. I'm so grateful. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Patty. This is our time to opportunity for giving and receiving. I'd like to ask the ushers to please come forward. It's a new day. We would please say as you take your gift in your hand, please say the affirmation with us. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. No matter what your gifts are, in the form of money, time, treasure, love, you can only do good work in the world when you share it. You share it with your spiritual home, when you share it with the people you love, when you share it with whomever. That's how it works. You have to give to receive. And I'm so grateful that each and every gift and each and every time I've received today and always is coming from that place of love. That place of love and acceptance, that place of that we're all one. And that's just how it is. And for that I'm grateful. And so it is.
And so it is. So it is.
I am so grateful. I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. I'm just changing my thought process. I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Love, 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 it is mine. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine.
No announcements today, except Stacy has a virtual conscious creation class coming up on Wednesday, 4 o'clock. I would like to ask our ministry of prayer team to please come forward. Any visiting ministers or practitioners, come on down. They are here to pray with you today, always. You can leave a prayer request in the box in this God's pocket or in the grand hall. Or you can grab one of these beautiful people to pray with them or for you. Stacey's already given us a benediction. We're going to hold on to that. I'm just going to ask everyone to please stand and let's sing our peace song. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's all new. We make it new anytime we want. Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Cause I'm happy. Sometimes she's here. Hot air balloon in space. Dear, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because love alone if you feel like a world without a roof. Love alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. Look at you. Love alone if you know what happiness is to you. Love alone if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Here come bad news, dog, and listen that. He always brings me stuff. Yeah, give it all you got, don't hold it back. Yeah, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah, no offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why, because I'm love alone if you feel like a home without a roof. Love alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. I love you. I love you.